And we want to welcome you to the morning of the 108th running of the Indianapolis 500. Great to have you here for breakfast at the Brickyard. I'm Mark Mullins.
And I'm Nicole Griffin. We are standing here in Pagoda Plaza on the morning of the 108th running of the Indy 500, a day we've been counting down to since basically January 1st. We want to toss it out to our Caitlin Kendall, who is standing by live ahead of the gates opening here at the Motor Speedway. Caitlin.
Good morning, Mark and Nicole. It's an exciting morning. Cannot believe we are back here at the Indianapolis 500. A lot of exciting things getting ready to happen. Driving into Speedway this morning, the fans were already, there's the cannon. Okay. That, my friends, means that the gates are now open. Good morning, Speedway. It is officially race day. Well, Speedway, if you were not already awake, good morning to you. We are officially at race day. I got my checkered flag hat back on. Another fun thing that they're adding this year here at the Speedway, there is a helicopter all the way up there. We're going to have some skydivers who are about to jump, welcoming all of the fans here to the Motor Speedway. It's going to be a good one. It's going to be a busy one. Fans are excited. We're obviously excited here at WRTV, but a lot of fun stuff happening. I'll be gathering some funness happening here, but I will send it back to you, Mark and Nicole, so that you guys can kind of welcome our fans into race day and into our coverage here of the Indy 500.
Caitlin, thank you. The doors are officially open here on a race morning. Fans are rolling in here at the Motor Speedway. Doesn't that just give you chills every time the cannon goes off and the fireworks in the sky?
I love it because it means that the gates are officially open to the public here. The party starts. Everything comes alive when that boom boom goes.
Oh.
And as Caitlin said, I think it shocked her even. She knew it was coming. That everyone is awake in the town of Speedway.
Good morning, Speedway.
I tell you what, here as people start coming in, you're going to notice a breeze. We're feeling the breeze now. And weather is going to be the big talker today as we wait to see how the forecast, what Mother Nature is going to do to this race. And so we want to go to Todd Clausen, meteorologist Todd Clausen in our studio. You're tracking conditions, Todd, and everybody is waiting with bated breath to hear what you have to say.
Yeah, you know, we're just fine for the next couple hours. That's not an issue for us whatsoever. Radar is completely quiet right now all across the state of Indiana, but here's what lurks off to our west, and here's what's going to be our problem. You see these showers and thunderstorms, a big cluster of them. The worst of this heaviest of the rain is going to bypass us into Kentucky, so at least that's good news, and that's the best threat of severe weather as we go forward in this forecast. But you notice out ahead of the bigger cluster of storms, there are some showers, and that's what's going to be heading our way. Hopefully it weakens as it gets towards the Speedway, but unfortunately it does look like rain showers are going to start to come in as we work our way towards race time, and then a second round of stronger storms will come in later on in the afternoon and into the evening hours. So you get to the track just fine, but if you are heading to the track, I would at least prepare yourself for the potential of maybe a delay here with some of these showers and storms coming in right around the noon hour into the 1 o'clock hour, and of course they wave the green flag at 12:45, so the timing of that's not good. But then even if we get a little bit of a delay, it does look like there's a pretty significant break in the precipitation as we work our way throughout the afternoon hours. Now it'll all come down to how quickly they can dry the track if they get that rainfall at all. But at least I think we avoid the severe threat if you're heading out to the track. Of course, lightning, Mark and Nicole makes every thunderstorm dangerous, so that's something we'll have to keep an eye on. So again, we'll have to at least keep an eye on the threat of these storms arriving, unfortunately, as we get a little closer to the green flag a little after the noon hour.
Todd, thank you. And of course, we'll be checking in with IMS President Doug Bowles and maybe get his perspective on what the race could look like today, whether we're looking at a possible delay or moving it to another day.
Yeah, that's the big question. We will keep you updated. Our Adam Schoombs is outside of Gate 1 as those fans who have been waiting anxiously to get inside are lined up and rolling in. Adam, what are you seeing out there?
Yeah, Mark, Nicole, good morning to you. Happy race morning here inside Gate 1 as those fans decided to run, not walk here to get one of their first spots in the track. We have dozens of people lined up for what should be a very great race morning. You see the energy. You can feel it here in the air. I'm going to be joined here by Christy Miller. You were one of the first people in line this morning. What time did you line up this morning?
About 5:15.
Why? What does it mean to be one of the first people inside the track?
Because it's an awesome experience. This is our 20th year, so it's just awesome. You need to be here to see it in person. I mean, it's just different.
What does race day mean to you?
It's just, this is, for Memorial Day, and you get to see like the people go around the track, and just the racing experience is just different, like in person.
Now let me ask you this. What is your favorite memory of race day if you have one?
Our first year was the tornado. That was like our favorite memory, like running from the tornado. But it's just the experience of meeting people from all around the world and just watching the race.
Have you sat in the same spot for the last 20 years, or have you kind of moved around a little bit, kind of ventured out?
Pretty much we stay in turn 3, right in the infield, and that's where all of us to get together. There's about probably 40 of us. So,
Ooh, what's on the table for today?
Well, hopefully we'll see Scott Dixon or Larson win. So that's what we're going for.
Okay. What do you tell people at home who may never been out here?
You need to come. You need to just get the experience. You don't even understand like the difference between seeing it on TV and actually experiencing everything here. Like, they offer so much, and it's just a good experience.
And you're from Newcastle, so you drove down this morning or drove down last night?
We stayed in Greenfield at a friend's house, and then we all come together. So they drove in, but we didn't. So
I have to ask you, for the last 20 years, have you always been the first in line? Does that mean something?
No, not always. Sometimes we sleep a little bit in.
Well, Christy, thank you so much
you.
for joining me this morning. I appreciate it. Have a great race day. Hey, Mark, Nicole, we'll have more coverage all morning long as the fans right behind me are getting ready to head to their seats here. But for now, we'll send it back to you guys.
All right, Adam, thank you. Here at Pagoda Plaza, live ahead of the 108th running of the Indy 500. We're starting to see some fans trickle into this area here, and also all the people just getting set up, getting ready for the day out here. I'm sure it's been an early morning for so many.
Yeah, the traffic is picking up. A lot of people were waiting in line.
Yeah.
Now they're inside here at Pagoda Plaza, and we're just going to see that grow. Those diehard fans that don't care what the weather is going to do are going to enjoy it.
You got to be here.
Right. The festivities leading up to the opening there.
I love how she said she's came for 20 years, the lady Adam talked to, and she's like, I wouldn't miss it. If you haven't been, you just don't know what the experience is like. It's such an amazing day.
She summed it up saying that if you haven't been here, you don't know what it's like. You really do have to experience what it's like at least one time. Especially if you're a Hoosier. If you've never been to the track yet, at least do that one.
I tell
year.
all my family. I tell them all.
You know, Nicole, this is a big day for the town of Speedway.
Yes, it is.
They look forward to it every year. And so a lot of businesses along Main Street really make a plan to be ready for all the fans that come and line that street and enjoy it before they make their way to the track. And so we want to catch up with our Nico Panisi, who is actually on Main Street at one of those businesses that is open early. The staff got up early to make sure they're there for their customers. Good morning, Nico.
Hey, good morning, Mark. Very busy in the town of Speedway this morning as folks are trickling in with their backpacks, with their coolers. They're getting ready to head into the track. But before they head to the track, you know what's so important? A cup of coffee, because you know what? We need to get caffeinated. It's a long day ahead out at the track today. And this morning, I'm joined by Megan. She's a manager here at The Spark, one of the very happening places this morning as folks are trying to get that jolt of caffeine before their day. So what